Hello once again, everyone, and welcome to Crystarium Sanctuary. I'm your host, Crystarium X. Once again, we're playing Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, the newest expansion in the Final Fantasy XIV saga. Alongside me are the following people: Arya Stormborn.
Mommy, I don't want to go there.
Joining us right now, he just joined us, Lord Fyrax.
Yo.
Miss Hyacinth.
Yo. Hey.
We got Asuna Deathbringer with us. He's somewhere. Suzaku Hide. Somewhere.
Somewhere too.
Baron Boop Boop.
I see you have chosen death.
Is Minerva still AFK?
AFK as in not in the house, yeah, but she'll be here very soon, so
Fair enough.
I'm gonna have to... Let me see where this is before we start the next thing.
Fair enough. And joining us for the first time on Crystarium Sanctuary, a very special guest, Bun Bun, aka the Stash Ninja.
I like the
The handle's awesome. I love it. Anyway, Stash, if you want to mute me right quick, we're going to go through the story so far.
I totally understand that.
Yeah. Are you able to... can he hear me now, or...
Can you hear him? Can you hear him, Bun Bun?
Check, check, 1, 2... Okay. Alright. Story so far is that last episode we had a nice big feast and we finally unlocked Roll Quest and we finally frickin' unlocked the Aetheryte for Razatan. Jesus Christ, it took a while for that.
Told you be close to it.
Yeah. Took long enough though. Anyways, so our next plan of action right now is to return to the first to check on an Ascian who is not quite alive, but not truly dead yet. The one and only Elidibus. Last we saw him, he was sealed within the Crystal Tower back on the first, so... Anyways, let's get right down to it with the next quest, Return to the Crystarium. Take this, Chris. My spirit vessel.
Now all you need left is Rofalos.
Empty now, of course, but it should allow you to operate the tower systems in the umbilicus.
Because you got the minion now and...
Even if the smallest fragment of Elidibus' essence remains,
5 more.
it should be possible to locate it.
5 more for Baron.
As for access to the umbilicus, pray, seek out Lena for assistance. Chances are she still stands watch at Ascensor's gate.
Oh, 20 more for you?
Hold up a
Oh,
sec.
yeah, 20. Okay, so 30 more.
Should she or anyone else ask after me, tell them, I am living my life to the fullest. That I am happy, hardships and all. Well, we had best be on our respective ways. God's willing, we will see each other again ere long. No, Elidibus was sealed inside the Crystal Tower, remember? Back on the first. After Seed of Sacrifice, Graha sealed him.
He did not kill him. He did say, I will seal you in this tower, soul, mind, and all.
Yeah.
Easy on it, though, because while I'm muted, I think the Stash Ninja can still hear all of y'all.
Ah.
Oh, I think I just saw Lord Fyrax for like 5 seconds.
Yes, you did.
Fyrax, are you continuing to stalk me?
No.
Aww, didn't know you cared. Alright, let's ride. Or better yet, fuck that, let's fly. We can fly here. A place where I can actually fly. It's been a while. It feels so good.
It does.
No. Anyways. Long time no see, Lena. Chris, you are returned. Good to see you, Lena. Have you been well? You and the others? We've no shortage of troubles, but we're well enough. Then things are much the same for you as they were here. My lord is doubtless enjoying himself. He said this to you. These exact words. Oh, to know that he is happy. It fills my heart with joy. Thank you, Chris, for taking care of him. When next you see him, please tell him not to overexert himself. Futile request though it is. And tell him that all is well here. The peace you gifted us continues, and we work hard to build new lives for ourselves. In the course of this, we occasionally bicker, but we've never been more optimistic for the morrow. If I had to mention one dilemma, it would be the question of our governance. Even as we speak, debate rages on over how we should run the city in the Exarch's absence. Most are of a mind that the Settlement Council should continue to oversee the general running of the Crystarium, while representatives are elected to determine policy and handle diplomacy.
Hello.
Hey, Corlash just joined
Hey.
us. Thus, far nothing is set in stone, but however we choose to proceed, we will not replace our Lord. No one could.
Where is this?
Alright, can we get to the nitty gritty now? I got some stuff to do in the Crystal Tower. Have we recently observed any unusual phenomena? Nope, no more. No, I cannot say there have been. Curious that you should ask me this question, though. Some days ago, Reen came and asked the very same. She was rather unsettled, in stark contrast to how cheerful she has been of late. She and other Crystarium youths just hosted a festival, you see. It proved so popular that there are already plans for another celebration, one much bigger than the last. Between her preparations for the festival and the restoration of the empty, she struck me as happy and full of life. So when I saw her in a state of such worry, I could not help but feel worried in turn, especially since she wouldn't tell me what troubled her. I dare say she would be more than willing to confide in you. May I ask you to broach the subject with her? Of course. Where is she at? You wish to enter the umbilicus? Very well, I shall fetch the key at once. And take the opportunity to find Reen. Please wait for me in the city, in front of the Cabinet of Curiosity, shall we say. I will be along as soon as I can. She misplaced the key and wants us to go to the cabinet. Alright.
Oh, oops.
Oh, yeah. In front of the cabinet. I am so loving this new teleport menu. Like, seriously.
Oh yeah.
Even I am. Even I am. Though I am disappointed to see that some of the areas are now not. Click once, click twice, done.
Alright. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending Duty Finder registrations.
Yep, you're going to be talking to about 3 NPCs now.
Ah, well.
It's fine.
Ah, well, it's just like back in in Foundation, in the Firmament. Alright, we look to our right. We look to our left. And... Do my old eyes deceive? Is that truly Chris? Oh, I used the wrong voice again.
Ha! It is! Full glad am I to see you hale and whole, my friend.
What a wonderful surprise it is to have you back with us, and at this most opportune time. In case you haven't heard, we are planning to produce a tome chronicling the events from the Flood to the Knight's return. For this project, we intend to draw upon records kept by the world's peoples. Historical and contemporary first-hand accounts will be the centerpiece of the tome, but yours would be the one to crown them all.
I've been asked to contribute a chapter on the soul, a subject that is key to understanding much of your endeavors. In the course of developing the spirit vessel, I gained valuable insights into travel beyond the rift. Knowledge that will allow me to attest to your existence and deeds.
Well, that's good. There is no end to the questions I would ask you, but if you would indulge me just one for now. In your quest to restore the Knight, you faced many a formidable foe. Among them, who offered you the greatest struggle? This may come as a surprise, but...
Oh,
Truly? I never would have guessed. But then, if I could, I suppose I wouldn't have had to ask. 'Tis a tremendously eye-opening answer, and we will see that your account of this battle features prominently in the tome.
I know you'd love to talk his ear off, Morin, but we really should be on our way. Those documents from Yulmore won't collect themselves.
Of course. And afterwards, would you care to join me for tea? I was hoping you might clarify a few points in your treatise.
Till next time, then. Do tell the others to look after themselves. Our overzealous friend in particular. Remind him not to overexert himself. Again and again till his ears fall off, if that's what it takes for him to take it to heart.
Is that the Warrior of Darkness? Oh, it's the kids. Arya, you're doing these lines.
It's him! It's really him! What are you doing here? You're going to battle again. I can get you some medicine. I made it myself.
Best not, Riki. You'd only give him a stomach ache. We've come to see Morin to get his advice. One of the god finally agreed to teach us how to fight, but first, we need to choose a fighting style. While I know that I want to be a mage, Arkil isn't sure. Magic isn't really my thing, so I was thinking of taking up the axe, or the sword, or maybe the bow. They all seem alright, but it's hard to decide, so I thought I'd ask Morin. He knows about lots of things. He isn't here? Aww.
Why do you have a warrior of darkness teach for you? What do you think suits our king best? Axe, sword, or bow?
I'm gonna say... For protecting your friends, the sword.
Yup.
You took the sword. You could be just like...
Brandon! The Warrior of Light!
I love that film. Let's borrow the book today.
It's really popular, though. I hope it's still there. Thanks for helping me decide, Warrior of Darkness. I'll start with that style, and maybe try something else later on. And when I get really strong, I hope to have a bout with you.
Yeah, I'm thinking, like, what? After I heard that. Wow.
You're
adorable.
about, what do you say, 20, 30 years too early for that?
I come like
I
100
would
years
probably
too
give
early,
him
but
like
that's just me.
40 or 50.
Such fun he's been having basking in the adoration of musty old bookworms and wide-eyed younglings, but does he spare thought for me? Of course not!
I know.
I waited, and waited, and waited! But he won't so much as acknowledge the presence of his beautiful branch, even though they're right here. Such a heartless thing our sapling is. Cold, and cruel, and heartless!
Oh, I love that little thing.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Oh, faithful Feoul, lovely as the branches, how I have missed you.
Yup.
If you truly missed me, you would have cried for me at the top of your lungs the instant you arrived.
God.
To make up for it, you will call with twice the passion next time.
That just sounds dirty.
Though, it does, God damn it. Though for there to be a next time, you've some few struggles to overcome. So, my adorable sapling, the world is on the verge of destruction, is it? How do I know this? Joined as we are, spying on you is as simple as sliding down the back of a rainbow.
It's finding me lucky charms.
Would that I could aid you in your quest, but the fate of we fey folk is bound to that of the star. Whither it goes, so too do we follow. Such is our way. The most I could do for you is spare you the pain by gifting you the sweetest of eternal dreams. But if escape's not to your liking, then you must struggle with your fellow mortals. Ah, but here are the ones you were waiting for. I wonder what manner of conclusion awaits at tale's end. Ah, looks like Lena found Reen before me. My apologies for the delay. Chris! It's so wonderful to see you again. You doubtless have much catching up to do, so I shall leave you to it. I've taken the liberty of unlocking the umbilicus, and you may enter at your leisure. All right, let's speak with Reen. I'm relieved to hear that everyone is well. I've had this feeling, like a pit in my stomach, and I was afraid that something might have happened. Like what? Maybe I'm overthinking things, but it's just that I'm the Oracle of Light, but I've never spoken with Heidelin. Never once heard her call. Even so, I've always had this feeling deep inside me. A connection to something immense. These past few days, though, that connection has wavered.
as if that immense feeling was distant, then close, then distant again. And then, the other night, I was jolted awake by the feeling it had been completely severed. Wanting some fresh air, I went to open the window, and to my horror, the sky was ablaze, like during the star shower. But then I blinked and everything was normal. The next day, no one said a thing. No one else had seen what I'd seen. As far as I could tell, nothing was out of the ordinary. I began to wonder if it was a figment of a half-remembered dream. Chris, what are you not telling me? I have to know, please! It doesn't matter how terrible it is.
Alright.
I'm gonna leave for now.
Alright, take it easy, Soph.
Yeah. I'll still be on the game, though.
Fair enough.
It wasn't my imagination, then. The doom we witnessed in Amarot has come again. I can't believe it. Like I told you before, all is well here in the Fast. So don't worry about us. Please, look only to the threat before you. We're fine right now. And even if we weren't, we've learned how to survive. Should the final days reach us here as well, you may be assured we won't go quietly. No. We'll hold on until you find a way to save all our worlds. So as long as you continue your fight, so too shall we. United in purpose beneath a blazing sky.
Good to hear. Well, we got a new weapon at least.
Is it shiny?
A manganese kite shield and sword. Let's see how they look. I can't. I don't remember this gear set.
Let's see.
It's kind of dark to put out, but not pause. Oh. Not print screen. There we go. And pan the camera down a little bit, just so you can see.
The shield looks cooler than your last one.
Yeah, it looks somewhat better, but yeah, I don't remember, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
We will take a quick break, and we will return with the next episode in just a moment. If you're watching on Twitch, stay tuned. If you're watching on YouTube, here are all the links provided so you can get to where you need to go. See you next time.